place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. With Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and Allie LaForce on our sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. You look at the Nets. Now here's Durant. And stolen by Dunn. Hardaway for three. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Durant feeling it out a bit. And then Durant with the dunk.
Oh, rising up for the throwdown. I love seeing KD finish with some power.
And Greg, the Bulls have said they're leaning towards building with depth, saying that star teams are more vulnerable to injuries.
Well, they don't yet have a bona fide big-time star on this roster, so if you ask me, that might be a case of sour grapes.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Durant. Hands it from downtown. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Another three for Chicago.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early.
Prince the screen. The three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Quick start for the Bulls in this one. And the dunk by Eason.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Garnett the screen. They get it back. And Garnett with the slam.
And the arms of Garnett go on forever. And that length makes him a problem on the offensive glass.
Now here is Holiday. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Here's Garnett. The layup off target. Bulls leading by 5. Eason gets a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Eason's got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Back to Hardaway. Nice move. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Hardaway's got his second bucket.
He's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And no questioning the greatness of Kevin Durant. But, Greg, trying to get back into championship contention.
Yeah, and since his 2 titles with the Warriors, disappointment with the Nets and Suns, can he get a shot at another ring?
Here's Durant. Rebounded by Hardaway.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Now here's Durant. 8 points for him. And they're moving it up. Now Thibault. Outside Hardaway. Prince outside. Just 5 on the clock. Eason grabs the board. And Katie's got the ball here for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by 4. And he can't jam it through. Prince with the ball. Scoreless thus far. Outside Hardaway. Jacks up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Oh, Kevin Durant. Unreal.
Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Prince. And Garnett has it in the corner. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Bulls leading by 6. Outside Durant. Pass to Wells. And stolen by Thibault. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Outside Hardaway. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Towns. Outside Holiday. Clock at 4. Dunn knocks it loose. Next ball. .41 seconds left here in the first quarter. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Back to Hardaway. Shot clock at 5. Driving inside. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Dunn stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Chicago Bulls. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what... your take on the Bulls so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Bulls moving the ball around. And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So, Stan, let me pose this question. What do you think is the most important thing to stress in youth basketball?
I think there's 2 things, Kevin, that need to be stressed in youth basketball. The first one is love the game. Make it enjoyable for guys because, look, if kids love it and enjoy it, they'll keep playing it, they'll keep practicing it, and they'll get better. And then the second thing that goes along with that is the fundamentals. You can never do too much work on footwork, ball handling, and things like that.
And then Henderson with the jam.
Explosive in every way. The quick first step, and then you see the hop.
Screen by Bryant. So the wing on the left. Clark with a wide open look. And the 3 off target.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Nets trail by 7. Richardson outside. Nifty move. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. It's on Scoot Henderson. And Richardson drops them both. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. And so Henderson will bring it up for Chicago. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. Pass to Dadier. Henderson looking it over. Henderson with another miss. And here we go. Richardson outside. Clark inside. Dunn right side. Outside Bryant. Here's Walsh. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Bulls leading by 5. Okogie for 3. It's Clark with the rebound. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Richardson. And Richardson slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Henderson, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Richardson gets a wide-open look. Richardson missing again. To the middle. Here's Bassett.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Bulls are going younger. Coach Billy Donovan said, we don't want to be just stuck in the middle. There's no question about that, but it's always about the integrity of competition. The building out part is identifying guys that are going to help us move forward. Back to you.
Taking the long view. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Done outside. Stolen by Henderson. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Bulls shooting their first free throw tonight.
Well, Scoot has all the physical attributes. He has the fearless mentality. But like most young players, he just needs some time to develop and adapt to the NBA game.
That's trailed by 4. Outside Bryant. Over to the left wing. Here's Dunn. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Henderson for 3. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly. Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Richardson. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Bulls shooting their second and third free throws tonight. No good on that one.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And he didn't go to the line once in the first half. But now he's figuring out how to draw contact and getting himself to the line. Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
First one falls for him.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
1:05 left to play here in the half. Richardson outside. They need this. Here's Clark. And so Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. .43 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Prince outside. As he pulls it in. Bulls leading by 8. Anderson with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And out of bounds as the Nets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Prince in the corner. Three-pointer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Dunn.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Pass to Dadier. Back to Henderson. 2 on the clock. No good on the layup. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Hardaway with a wide open look. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. It's to Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Garnett. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And stolen by Dunn. On the wing, Hardaway. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Kicks it out to Prince. Garnett, the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Bulls.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Look, Holiday makes more than enough of those to keep the defense honest.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Here's Hardaway. Kicks it out to Garnett. Back to Hardaway. Off target at the rim. And so it's Katie with it. He brings up the ball for the Bulls. 7-point differential. And stolen by Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Chicago leading by 5. There's the triple. Durant, no good.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
Pass to Thibault. Outside Hardaway. And he hits the jump shot. And now just a 3-point Bulls lead.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number. And boy, has he been prolific. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And stolen by Dunn.
3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him. There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
Yes, some guys shrink in big moments, and some rise to the occasion.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Prince. Back to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
And the basket is good. Wells has got his first basket.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Familiar results for him. He can't get anything to go. Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
The Bulls leading by 3. And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. 2 minutes.
There's 1:59 left in the third quarter.
2 minutes.
Towns down low. Back to Durant. Just 3 to shoot.
Excellent anticipation there to come away with the steal.
And here's Prince outside. Another miss by Prince.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
Pass to Towns. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. To the paint. And Towns throws it down.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Here's Hardaway. Eason grabs the board. Here's Katie. Look at Katie going to work inside.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block. Well, I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Nets shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. Hardaway hits them both. Here's KD. He's got 16. Seconds left for the third. From the baseline. Rebounded by Hardaway. Pass to Richardson. From past the arc. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this hole spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
Durant's shot is good.
Anywhere Durant can find a shot, he can make a shot. That certainly includes the mid-range.
And so, Jordi Fernandez decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. Make some noise for your
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
And Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's Brooklyn now. They trail by 7. There's the screen. Inside. Intercepted. Okogie for 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pound
46. Brooklyn 39.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. They lead by 7. Kevin Durant, bullseye, money on the 3.
Well, that's now his 3rd triple of the game. First here in this second half.
There's a screen by Bryant. Here's Richardson. Wells grabs the miss.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunity.
There's no limit to what KD can do scoring the basketball. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Eason. Here's Wells. From downtown, KD's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Drills it from outside. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
The Bulls leading by 12. And stolen by Dunn. Jumps up. And Dunn with the slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Hardaway off on the layup. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Reynolds wide open. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Hardaway. And again, it's the Nets missing. Bulls leading by 15. Lets it go with a 3. Offensive rebound.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Feibel for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing. Outside for Durant. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Durant's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to Eason. Outside, KD. Again, Chicago.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Hardaway for three. It's all in by the Bulls. Right side, Holiday. And the Bulls, another three.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
On the wing, Hardaway. And Garnett has it in the corner. The shot from 20 feet away. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the back.
Me ran her mouth 'cause I'm a boss type.
Counting all different ideas drifting away. Past and present, they don't matter, now the future sorted out. Watch you moving in elliptical, but I think it's not what you say. What you say is way too complicated. For a minute, thought I couldn't tell how to fall out. Oh. It's 20 seconds till the last call. Going hey, I lie now, you know it's easy. I like waiting it all so long, and I'll be anything you ask and more. Going hey, it's not a miracle we need it, and no, I wouldn't let you think so. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Girlfriend, oh your girlfriend's stripping away. Past time, present, 80, 55, 1901. Watch them build up a material tower, think it's not gonna stay. Anyway, think it's overrated. For a minute, thought I couldn't tell how to fall out. It's 20 seconds till the last call. Going hey, I lie now, you know it's easy. I like waiting it all so long, and I'll be anything you ask and more. Going hey, it's not a miracle we need it, and no, I wouldn't let you think so. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it. Fold it, fold it, fold it, fold it.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. Few that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I made it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take it. Hey, watch it do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like, what he on? This the Alpha and Omega. Welcome home. This is not a song. This is a revelation. How to get a gone. you a man, baby. I don't understand, baby. Pay your bill and make you feel protected like I can, baby. Teach you something if you need correction, that's the plan, baby. Don't put your life in these weird hands, baby. Whoa! It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I admit, man. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take pass. Watch do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? Hey, turn this TV off. Ain't with my type activities, then don't you get involved. Hey, what? How many shit I seen? Send them all. Take a risk or take a trip. You know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and lieutenants for the get back. This revolution been televised. I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up. Yeah, I meant that. Hey, black out if they act out. Yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, though? I hate them that's hating on them. And they both. I hate them hating on them. And they both broke. If you ain't coming for no chili, what you come for? Feel like he entitled cause he knew me since a kid. Now cut my granny off if she don't see it how I see it. Got a big mouth, but he lack big ideas. Send him to the moon, that's just how I feel yelling. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that'll really step, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. Hey. Hey.
What's that on that beat?
Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. 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 Ain't no other king in this rap thing, they siblings. Nothing but my children. One shot, they disappearing. I'm in a city with a flag be getting thrown like it was pass interference. Padlock around the building. Pulling up an unmarked truck just to play freeze tag. With a bone to pick like it was sea bass. So when I made it out, I made about 50K from a show. Trying to show the ropes before they... I'm prophetic, they only talk about it, how I get it. Only good for saving face, seen the cosmetics. How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up out of Lux, and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, you could bet it. They mouth get full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walk in New Orleans with the etiquette, the LA yelling Monster! Second bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
It's crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. 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 Crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious.
Hey, Echo, turn it up!
Hey, 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 yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, 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 yeah, yeah. Never tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. Yeah, I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. All you wanna see is smile again. Ain't they face it? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payments. Say she don't around with yeah.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting... action coming up. I'm Brian Anderson. With me tonight, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson, with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Durant looking around. Down low. Stripped it away. Done with it. Pass to Hardaway. Fires from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses at both ends.
Prince can't hit. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. Pure from three-point range.
That range, though, for a near 7-footer, KD is so unique.
Hardaway. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to Thibault. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's Durant. Scoring over 35 a game. He's someone they depend on for production.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Now here's Hardaway. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Durant. 6 points for him. No good there, off the double clutch.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the night. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And so Durant will bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 2. Outside Wells. Tries again. Outside Holiday. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Durant. Add that to his line. Now 3 for 6.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Prince. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now Holiday. Outside Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Oh, absolutely aggressive move by Durant, taking it right to the hole with authority.
Pass to Prince. That three's off the mark. Chicago leading. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throws off from Holiday.
The focus you get from Holiday is constant, and that goes for both ends. He's always looking for ways to help.
Now here's Towns. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Dunn. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Got a piece of it. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. All defensive guard Drew Holiday talked about guarding some of the younger players coming into the league, and he said, the game has changed significantly. They morphed with it. They're quick, athletic, and they all play the game a lot differently than when I came into the league. Back to you.
A new day. Allie, thank you. Here's Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
Here's Durant. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Pass to Towns. Tipped away. Thibault with a steal. In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Back to Hardaway. And there's the screen. Let's go with a three. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Garnett, that's good.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Durant. 24 seconds left in the first. 6 to shoot. And here's Eason. And that comes off the assist by Durant. And the Bulls lead by 7.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Hardaway. No good, off the front rim. Over Prince. And there's another one for Chicago.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops it. Just let him roll.
Chicago, 25.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace.
Oh, that was unbelievable!
Wow. Now that is a finish for the ages.
And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Henderson. On the take. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Nets trailed by 7. Dunn outside. Kicks it out to Clark. Henderson scanning the floor. Oh, big finish!
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, I see you.
Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Pass this along. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Salon. Back to Henderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Driving inside. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, head first down the lane. Henderson wants to throw it down on your head.
Here's Richardson. That one drops for him. Richardson's got 4 points in the quarter.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Pass to Dunn. Back to Richardson. Now Clark. Now here's Dunn. From the arc. Passing pulls it in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Nadier. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Okogie. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Nets trail by 7. Pass to Walsh. Back to Dunn. It's hauled in by Henderson. And here's Henderson. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Dadier. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. Dadier's got 5 now. And Richard, with floor spacing so critical, ball handlers want their teammates to be shot ready.
Oh, yeah, having your feet square, knees bent, hands ready, because ultimately, if you're shot ready, your percentages go up. If your percentages go up, so does your money.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Pass to Walsh. Back to Richardson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Here's Richardson. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Here's Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Henderson, and it's Richardson with the rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's Richardson. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
4 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Chicago with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Henderson for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
On the wing, Richardson. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
And there's Henderson, just so quick. I mean, he loves to get out and run.
Inside. Here's Walsh. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was was a statement finish. Here's Dadier. Here he goes. Off target at the rim. Nets trailed by 12. Richardson for three. Here's Bryant. Second chance effort. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Okogie on the wing. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Dunn. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, you'll take it.
Richardson, no good. Ball stolen. And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. For three, Hardaway. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. Slams it down with two hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
How prolific a scorer is KD? He and LeBron are the only players ever to score 40 against every team.
That is both incredible and not surprising when you think about it. The ease in which KD puts up huge scoring numbers is nothing like anything we've seen.
Durant for three. Diamond with the board. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Garnett. Here's the pick. For three, Hardaway. And he can't get that one. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. Ooh, that one misses the mark. Shooting 8 for 14 now. Hardaway with it. Guarded now by Holiday. Pass to Durant. And here's Wells. Back to Durant. 4 on the clock. The three is up. Yes, sir! KD for three.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
And it's Hardaway on the take. Eason with some nice D.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Chicago passing it around. Fast break, Brooklyn. Here's Hardaway. Towns with a rebound.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break of mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Here's Hardaway driving in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose a dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Here's Hardaway, and the shot goes. Hardaway's got 9 points here in the second half.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Outside Durant. The three ball. Brooklyn pulls it in. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. It's game 3 of a trifecta at home.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Pass to Towns. Outside Durant. It's hauled in by Garnett. Nets trail by 12. Fast break, Brooklyn. The 3 from Prince. Towns with a rebound. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up to the Bulls. And again, Chicago, no good.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
Hardaway. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on Tari Eason.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Hardaway hits them both. Chicago leading by 10. There's a screen. Durant with it. He's picked up by Hardaway. Here's Towns. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Clock is at 3. 4-3. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
A fantastic three-point shooter. You got to guard Towns from the corners especially.
Back to Prince. Pass to Hardaway. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Chicago.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
And it's Hardaway on the take.
Ooh, bouncy. That should give him a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Back to Eason. Fires for 3. Counted from distance. Eason's got 5 points now this quarter.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
For Brooklyn, Holiday hits them both. Nets trail by 19. Dunn outside. The kick out to Richardson. This one for 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
They get the rebound. Here's Wells. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
We look at all the turnovers. Boy, what a way to drive your coach crazy.
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute. Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Bad foul. That's not who you want to send to the line.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Chicago making a switch here. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. by Jordy Fernandez here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so the timeout by Jordy Fernandez here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Seven seconds left to play in the third. Pass to Richardson. Got it off in time. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Chicago. They're feeling great. A 21. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bulls leading by 21. Henderson for three. They get it again. Bassey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Some changes for Chicago. Outside Richardson. From outside, off the mark. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
Just a professional pass from a great player. That's Drew Holiday.
Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. There's the three. Brooklyn with the board. It's tipped. Puts up a three. He buries it from three.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Outside Richardson. Will it go? He drains it. Made half his shots. He's 5 for 10 now.
This is their plan in the second half, to try to use the three-point shot to shrink this deficit.
Here's Wells. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Wells has got 11 points here in the second half.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Kicks it out to Clark. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Pass to Towns. Well, you want officials to get the calls right, but for video review, maybe institute a 2-minute time limit, you think?
Oh, I would love a good 2-minute time limit, but the worst thing to do would be to go to a 2-minute time limit and then have them not get it right. Then you wasted all that time for nothing. You love to see the competitive fire, but he couldn't sink that revenge triple.
Nails it from three. Dunn's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
But this is a game again, and the other side has to be feeling a little bit nervous with how quickly that lead vaporized.
Towns, right side. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. And again, unable to change momentum here. For three, Hardaway. Chicago leading by 21. For three, Durant. It's hauled in by Garnett. Outside Hardaway. Kevin Durant pulls it in. It's a one-on-one situation. Towns for three. It's hauled in by Garnett. Pass to Thibault. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Rebounded by the Nets.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And here's Hardaway. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences. But where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared, ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
Here's Garnett. And the Nets miss again. Bulls leading by 21. Towns. And it's powered home by Towns. And he's now got the double-double.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Thibault with a steal. The three. Towns with a rebound.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Bulls.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Kevin Durant.
He was just dropping dimes left and right out there. Any opening that the D provided, he exploited it and found his teammates.
Clock at 6. For 3, Hardaway. Towns with a rebound.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Durant with it. The 3 is up. The shot off that time.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
They set the screen. For 3, Hardaway. He drops it from range. Hardaway's got 31.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Boy, this crowd...
well said.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining.